Hello, hello, and welcome back to another one of Discount Magician Streams. We're here with more of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, still on Mass Effect 1, and today's episode is titled Paging Dr. Saleon. We're gonna go and find the Dr. Saleon who Garrus has requested we help him hunt down. Newton? Herschel. I think it was in Herschel that we were supposed to go and find him. Alrighty, so let's have a look at Tungel. Tungel is a massive terrestrial world nearly twice the size of Earth, with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of iron, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. It is a mineralogical treasure trove, and many corporations are lobbying for mining rights. Aw, thank you, Poison. I appreciate that you like my title. Several attempts to chart Metol have been made, but none have been successful. By normal standards, a small rock planet, Metol has a dense atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and argon, with a surprising amount of water vapor. Fogs and rain are common on the barren, lifeless surface. Metol is pleasant enough to be considered a terraforming prospect, though its low mass and high radiation of the energetic blue star Herschel placed it fairly far down on the list. Let's scrub through the asteroid belt and make sure we're not missing anything hiding in here. Alright, nothing there. Let's have a look at Klobaka. Klobaka is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a hazy hydrocarbon atmosphere. Its surface is mainly composed of chlorides with deposits of solid and liquid form hydrocarbons. Alright, and then Dr. Saleon resides on the MSV Fidele. But let's check out Klugon. Klugon's hydrogen-helium atmosphere is given a fairly dramatic emerald tint by chlorine and ionized gases. It has nearly 100 moons. Alright, well, let's go to the MSV Fidel. And this is probably where we're going to find the infamous Dr. Saleon. The Fidel is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry, private owner Dr. R. Hart. And that definitely sounds like our man. Alright, well, we're definitely bringing Garrus. And we're definitely going to bring... Liara or Tali? Tali has been our go-to. Well, I mean, how much more can you really say about the planets, really? Because it's just like a scientific breakdown of each one. So I feel like if they were to make each one like super complicated, it would just get kind of... I don't know. I like the way they do it. They kept it more of like a scientific approach versus like a tourism brochure. Alright, so we have combat, biotic, and tech. And Garrus is our man that we need. Liara hopefully will be a voice of reason. I was gonna say, I don't think Liara is taller than me, and she's standing on stairs, that's why. Come on guys, come closer. Alright, I want to see how tall she is compared to me. Don't run away. I'd say she's about the same height. Garrus, surprisingly, is not that much taller. Hopefully we can do this with minimal casualties. Oh, right into a cargo bay. Hopefully it's drones and not actually people.
Now it gets fun.
No, I don't know, is that a husk? It's a husk. Well, it's a test subject, which is even more disturbing.
Charging up.
Okay, if Dr. Saleon is making these things, he needs to be put down. I'm sorry. All sorts of messed up going on here. There's still one hiding in the corner somewhere. Ugh, they're like made out of like plant fiber or something. I guess I could have been blowing up these fusion containers to take out the test subjects. Alright. Dr. Saleon, please don't give me a reason to keep you alive, because after seeing this, it's going to be very hard to swing me over to the other side. There's no one aboard the ship.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
How do we know this is actually Dr. Saleon and not Dr. Hart? Should we let Garrus have his man? I feel like Garrus wouldn't lie to us, so... I'm gonna say finish him. I mean, maybe if I go back, but I can't back. I can't go back. I could have investigated maybe previously, but whatever. Okay, go for it, Garrus.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
Now I'm ready.
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red, but his word has ended here. Time to head back to Normandy. That was most definitely Dr. Saleon. How did he end up over there when I killed him here? Huh. Yeah, confirmation that you made the right choice. Oh, I don't have Tolly, so I can't decrypt that. Let's see, squad. Oh, wow, Leora, you need to be leveled up. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. We're just gonna leave this vessel floating in space with no one aboard it. It's kind of messed up. Back to the Normandy. I thought that mission would be longer. Oh well. We've completed the title of the stream in 15 minutes. Alright, well that was a good stream. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm joking. I wanted to go back to my journal, because there is another one that involves doctors. There's a doctor at risk one. While Noveria found a log listing an unauthorized transmission, apparently someone thinks a doctor located in the Newton system is in grave danger. Unfortunately, it appears the message was intercepted by Noveria before it could be delivered. Yeah, so we're in the Kepler Verge system, so there's another doctor here anyways. So let's see if we can find them. Going to make a salvage team very happy? Yeah, absolutely. Although they'll probably just outsource it to the Alliance, who will come and collect it.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists. Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on the Kuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by thresher moths. It was classified as a natural hazard, but the project dates coincide with the attacks.
That can't be a coincidence.
There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Alright, let's start from the outside and work in this time. Sesmos. Sesmos is an ice dwarf world, its surface composed of almost entirely of frozen water. Normally a planetoid this small would not rate inclusion on the system's charts, but Sesmos' unusually large and beautiful ring of ice crystals has made it a popular subject for visual artists. The ring is the result of a glancing equatorial impact, which left a large trench and threw a great deal of melted water into the atmosphere. The rings are a temporary feature that will completely decay in a few thousand years. Clincory. Clincory is a rock and ice planet with an atmosphere composed of chlorine and argon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of iron. Clincory is famously claimed by the eccentric Volus billionaire Kumun Shoal. He claims that a vision of a higher being told him to seek on Clincory the lost crypts of beings of light. These entities were supposedly created at the dawn of time to protect organic life from synthetic machine devils. Shoal has been excavating on Clincory's toxic surface for 2 decades. At a great expense, no government has valued the world enough to evict his small army of mercenaries. Matriarch's writings. Scans of the planet Clincory revealed the cockpit of a Volus trading vessel. There are no signs of the rest of the ship, but the salvage team discovered one of Matriarch Delinaga's writings in the ship's systems. Onad Ontaram. Though Ontaram's surface is uncomfortably hot, its nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere is abundant, shallow seas make it an ideal candidate for habitation by most known species. Unfortunately, the orbit of the moon of Thonal has been slowly decaying since the system coalesced. Its proximity is beginning to have tidal effects, and its dynamo-like revolution through Onatram's magnetic field is generating increasingly powerful electrical storms. While some have suggested emplacement of Mass Effect drives in an attempt to lighten the moon and correct its orbit, the scale of such a project, tens of thousands of drives costing enough to bankrupt the government of all the Citadel races, make it a pipe dream. A multiracial effort is underway to catalog and preserve the unique genetic diversity on Ontaram's vibrant young biosphere. Exogeny Corp and Hayuan Genomics represent the Alliance's share in the effort. Coming in for a landing. Alright, we're taking our usual crew this time, Garrus and Tully. Oh, weird. It's strange to land on a planet with flora and fauna. Okay, let's get the map open and let's see what's around us here. So there's us. And there is an anomaly. So let's head towards the anomaly. Oh yeah, I'll definitely investigate that last planet before I head out. I was thinking about that myself. Oh, what do we got going on here? I don't know if these are hostile or not. They don't seem to be. They seem to be bugs. Are you guys hostile? Nope. They're kind of neat looking. Oh, is that a little tiny one? It is! Haha, cool. Now, what do we got here? What is this thing? Turian corpse. Turian insignia. It's unclear what happened to this Turian. He had an ancient paper book with the Bostra outpost insignia printed on the cover.
You lead, I'll follow.
Alright, off to the debris. Let's not run over our little bug friends. Alright, bugs, enjoy your hole. Climb! There we go. Lumpy terrain is lumpy. I think we gotta get up there somehow. Apparently if you wiggle the camera around, somehow that makes you able to climb. I don't get that one, but it worked. Okay, so we have a probe just literally like laying here. There is something hostile that way. Which is where we're kind of heading. Hopefully we can eliminate it without it seeing us, because I don't even know what it is. Oh, there's like a bunker or something. Whee! There's still someone alive. I can see, like, a little red blip on the map. Get lost. Alright. Home sweet home. We've destroyed all this surrounding stuff, and now we can go into the building. Most definitely a dead person. Can't tell what race they are because there's a helmet. Malfunctioning object. Someone really needs to fix those malfunctioning objects. I'll come back for that because I got full health right now. Okay, we got hostiles in the next room. Oh, I did want to check something. I wanted to check to see if that assault rifle I picked up was actually better. I picked one called like a breaker. Okay, it is higher damage. Yeah, but everything else is kind of meh. What is my upgrade on these guys? Damage versus synthetics. Let's switch to damage versus organics. Where is everybody? There's a dude right there. Incoming. One person left. Sniper.
You must die!
That's the last of them.
Okay. Sniper is dead. There's a grenade stuck in midair again. Making sure I'm not missing anything, like lockers. Oh, there is a locker. Perfect. Stiletto, Hurricane, and Striker. Insufficient Omnigel. I somehow messed that up and ran out of Omnigel. You know what? I want into it, so I'm gonna get myself some Omnigel. Let's do this. Let's break down anything I don't need. I have 14. I don't know how much I'll need. I'm probably gonna need like 20, so we'll go for 20. Yeah, it is 20. Okay. Y, X, A. Yeah, I just caught the wrong button on my controller accidentally when I went to click it. My finger just slipped. That door is out of commission.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this. Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help! It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get to lie! Not today! Today it all comes out!
What are you talking about? Why do you want to kill this man?
Want? What I want is my life back. I want to go to sleep without screaming in my dreams. I want the people who sent me to Akuz brought to justice. Can't you see that Toombs is crazy? Shoot him! But if I can't get that, I'll have to settle for killing the men who took my life away.
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
We were on Akuz. When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What kind of tests are we talking about?
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial. Ever had Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They treated me like a lab animal. I only escaped because somebody destroyed Cerberus, their big organization. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
We swore an oath when we put on this uniform. Would our unit want revenge or justice?
Hadn't thought of it like that. Okay. I'm no murderer. They couldn't make me one. Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the 5th Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs stares morosely at the floor, lost in his memories. You give the scientist a shove towards the door. Your mission is complete. The Alliance courts will take it from here. Ooh, got a ton of Paragon for that. There is an element down here I want to go and survey. Little hoppity hop. Ooh, palladium. Nice. Alright. Well, let's go back to the Normandy. I just realized I forgot to put on my Discord that I was live. I'm just gonna throw that up right now while I'm thinking about it. Geez, you'd think after how long I've been doing this, I would remember to do these things. But nope, I'm still a complete sponge. Alrighty. I think it's time we do one of the main story missions. Okay, so we're not going to do Vermeer, and we're not going to do Race Against Time. I think we're going to do Pharos. Admiral Hackett, I think he's back at Citadel. I mean, I could also just keep doing side missions and get all the side missions out of the way. What are you feeling like, side missions or main story? Side? Okay, I'm feeling side too. Okay, so we gotta go to the Hades Gamma Cluster and look for the missing survey team.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. 5th Fleet out.
Alright, so we have one more planet in this galaxy to investigate. Junkro. Junkro is a hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its upper atmosphere. Like Uranus in the Sol system, it is tipped on its side, its north pole facing the star Newton. Gas deposit. A large deposit of hydrogen. Okay, so Hades Gamma. So I gotta find a survey team hidden in one of these places. Farinata. Juntoma is a small broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere and carbon dioxide and ethane is being steadily blown off by the powerful solar winds from the star Farinata. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farinata. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntoma with transponders turned off. While Alliance Patrol attempted pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited too faster than light. Its trail was lost when it obscured its light trace in the confusion of signals along the Anansi Ishtar shipping lane. Ugh. Prothean data disk. I think we've been here once before. Thorium. Nice. Alright, MSV Ontario. Let's do Garrus and Liara. I'm not sure if this is where I had the what's-his-name guy die, the biotic leader. I hope it isn't. It might be. Yep, he's still laying on the floor. Okay, so we have been here before, so this isn't where the missing survey team is. Welcome back. I ended up back on the wrong ship again. That was the ship where, oh, geez. I can't think of what I want to say. That was the ship where the biotic guy died. I was trying to save him and I did a terrible job of it. Okay, so I've investigated Tunchagon and Jontoma and Nepenu. So, I don't think the missing survey team is going to be hidden in... hang on. Rocky asteroid. Nice. Magnesium. Okay, so the survey crew is, or survey team is not in the Farinata cluster. We do have Antaeus. I thought there was another one in here, but that's it. No, you didn't miss much. Okay, I don't know if I've been here before. This seems different. Let's have a look. Let's start from the inside and work out. A gecko. During the initial survey of the Anateus system, only a single flyby probe was spared for the small scorched world of a gecko. It revealed a planet unusually rich in heavier elements given its size. A gecko is a standard terrestrial with thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its crust is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of cobalt and other heavy metals. Due to extremely rough crater terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. So a gecko is not where the survey team is. Edmos. Edmos is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of methane in its atmosphere. If Trebin's terraforming is successful, it is expected that a helium-3 fuel refining facility on the system will be set up here. Gas deposit. Hydrogen. Could have called that one. Ploba. Mr. Ploba Ploba. Alright, Ploba is the second and by far largest of Anateus' two gas giants. Active scans by survey ships have returned tantalizing indications of massive solid structures deep within the atmosphere, too irregular in pattern to be anything natural. Some believe Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Adherents of this theory have fruitlessly beamed signals towards the sunken megastructures, hoping to get the machine's attention. Others believe that an ancient spacefaring race disposed of their weapons of war by dumping them into the planet. The last attempt to reach and salvage Ploba's deep anomalies went tragically wrong and ended with a crew of 12 being trapped and crushed in the gas giant's lower atmosphere. Talk about a way to go. Matriarch's writings. Alright. Next. Trebin. Trebin is a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. Trebin's environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances has prevented development of any biosphere. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water-ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. A survey team on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological effects on the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There is every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. Mr. Ploba Ploba. Okay, so we are now on the planet surface of Trebin. Let's go scouting. We have an anomaly over this way. Looks like we have a crash probe. Ancient debris. Turian insignia. There's also something over here, further. Whee! That was silly. Oh, I expected that to happen. Why are there always threshers? Really? Well, that was messed up. Insta-kill by Thresher, gotta love it. Well, the Thresher wouldn't surface. And then when I tried to go after the tentacle thing to maybe bring it up, I don't know what happened. It just like came up right underneath me and insta-killed me, which is really kind of stupid if you ask me. So I don't know if I'm going to have to do this all over again. I probably am, because I see it on the map again. Alright, we'll do the Thresher again. Where the heck is it? Okay. I'm getting stuck in all kinds of jank nonsense. Come on, you stupid thing. Be normal. Okay. Well, that was mildly irritating. Now I gotta do this thing again. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Oh, okay. He's hanging out in the Discord with you. Alright, so now that the Thresher is dead and our loot is acquired, we can now go onto our merry way to the research base. I've said this before, but I am so thankful that we don't have creatures on Earth like Threshers. I'm not seeing any turrets or anything hostile.
Nobody's been here for a while.
Securing point.
There is something blinking over there. Pretty sure that's the objective.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
We should check out the excavation site. Could be some answers there.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna bring the Mako over instead of having to walk back and forth across the landscape. Okay, I don't know what to expect down here. Doesn't seem like there should be any reason for there to be hostiles. But there is. Lots of them. Husks. Oh god, so many of them. I am going to use my shotgun.
some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
I'd very much dislike husks. Is this what they unearthed? This thing here? That can't have been the whole objective. Was that the whole objective? Hang on. No, it says explore. It says explore excavation site. There's more to it than this. Oh God, I had to ask. Leave Garrus alone. That accounts for all the Exogeny survey team. They were converted into cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. That Geth was like, the last moment, just kicked his legs up. Oh, they're so disturbing. Oh look, husk posts. Sludge canister. And there was nothing sludge related in that canister. Well then I guess that's that then. Yeah, that's literally that. Oops, wrong button. I guess we could call them like husk pikes or something like that. Because you know, like in the medieval times, they'd stick your head on a pike. Is this the right way out? That looks like it could possibly lead to daylight. Hey, Lloyd. You're actually in the chat now. Welcome. One of us. Alright, back to the map. There is another anomaly up here. I'm really hoping it's not another Thresher, because I don't think I could cope with another Thresher on this planet. Alright, let's somehow get out of here. Mako is having a rough time turning. There it goes. Okay. Okay, let's head over this way. Typically, you only get one Thresher per planet. Typically. That being said, don't know. Oh man, the old days of video games where the texture is repeated in like weird meshes. Alright, what's our anomaly? Where are you, anomaly? I think it's a little bit further ahead. Oh man, there's a bunch of debris over here. Something went down. Transmitter tower. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbit. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. Weird. That just leads all kinds of questions, like who set that up? And why? Alright, we do have some debris. And then we can get off this desert rock. Huh. That's the first time we've run into scavengers.
Heading to position.
My probe. Alright, that's it. So let's get off this planet. Actually, before I say that, we should just make sure there's no minerals nearby. Oh, look at that! Minerals nearby. Haha. So as you know, I've been playing Watch Dogs, and I think I found a way I could stream it safely without getting hit with DMCA violations. It seems like if you turn off the radio in one vehicle, it turns off the radios in all vehicles. And I've been having a blast playing Watch Dogs 1 again. I'm actually going to finish it 100%, do the DLC, and then I'm going to do number 2. And then hopefully when I finish 2, by that time I'll either have my new console or I can get Legion and start playing Watch Dogs Legion. So I'm excited. But we got a lot of games that we got to stream between now and then. So it'll probably be a few years before I get around to Watch Dogs. So, let's see here. Go back to our journal, and what can we do next? Okay, so we have two left. Strange transmissions. Find the commune in the Hawking Eta cluster and investigate the strange biotic commune. So we're definitely going to take Aiden along for that one. Hawking Eta. Century system, Hawking Eta cluster. Okay, so that clears out that. Hawking Eta cluster. Exodus, local. Artemis Tau. There it is. Century. How many other systems are in here? Just the one. Maybe two? No? Okay, so the Century system.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
That's awesome to hear there, Lloyd. Yeah, the first time when I first bought Mass Effect 1, I remember I stayed up from 12 until 3 a.m. I think it was 12 noon to 3 a.m. And I was on the last mission and I just couldn't let it go and I had to finish it. And yeah, it was intense.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
They probably joined the commune.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. Was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Alright, well I'm going to bring both of my biotics with me to confront this guy. How do you even pronounce that? Canctra. A terrestrial world of average size, Canctra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin, with deposits of calcium. Aside from spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. But I can get myself some cobalt. There's a little moon on this guy. Presrop, and Klendagon. Sounds like some kind of like toilet cleaner. Oh, well, we found out where the commune is. Okay, let's not go there yet. Let's go to Klendagon. Klendagon is an arid terrestrial, slightly larger than Earth, but with lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavier elements. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum, with wide deserts of dust, fine sand that are easily stirred by the wind. Klendagon's most striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological records suggest it is the result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Thoropto. Thoropto is a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur. In its atmosphere, it has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. We got a medallion. And it's a League of One medallion. Nice. Scan the asteroid belt. Gotta be something good hiding in here. Right there. Palladium. Nice. Typically you only get one asteroid per belt, so you can't really be greedy about it. Alright, we got a Tamahera. Tamahera is a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. Its surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. The presence of canyons and floodplains indicates that liquid water once existed, suggesting Tamahera has had a thicker, insulating atmosphere in the past. So that should be this cluster. Where is the planet on the outer rim? Is it this guy? Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go to the moon. Presrop. Presrop is the moon of Klendagon. It's a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals. The Alliance has opened bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploitation will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Presrop's landscape is a nightmare of jagged overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This has not deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. Let's land. Hey, if you feel up to it there, Lloyd, throw me a follow. I'm at 59 followers. You will be my number 60th follower if you do that. Honestly, I don't really care. Where's Aiden? Or Caden? Ugh, you're so useless, Caden, but unfortunately you are a biotic, so I'm going to take you along. Alright. We may need to come back with Tali if we find ourselves finding too many deposits we can't assess. Jeez. How am I supposed to navigate this place? Hey, there we go. 60 followers. Look at that. Thanks, Lloyd. I wish there was some way I could throw you like a little trophy or something. Oh, I can give you a Discord trophy. I'll give you a Discord trophy. Just remind me to do that. I think I found the biotic commune. Go, Mako! Yeah! I don't know what I found. Something right down there. I am falling down the hill. I have no gravity or friction. You know what? I'm just gonna let it slide. I am literally just sliding down almost a vertical surface. Tokyo Drift, eat your heart out. Look at that. That's not even terrain and it lets me get out. Alright. Go away, Caden. Go away,
Yes,
Caden. Turian insignia. Wrecked mining vehicle. Oh geez, is it ever wrecked? Discovery. The front of the rover is crumpled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum of the atmosphere. That's ominous. They should have had a Mako. Alright, let's make our way over to the debris. Oh geez, that's a lot steeper than it looked. Huh. Sledgehammer rounds and frictionless materials. Alright, then that means the last place is the biotic compound, which it already is labeled as that, which is great. We'll drive over the thing that we just salvaged, because why not? Gotta find a way to get out of here cleanly. So did you end up going out for dinner there, Lloyd, or did you stay in? I know you were kind of on the fence about it. Stuck in a hole. There's the compound. Whee! Whee! Are they gonna have turrets and stuff shooting at me, or am I gonna be good? I'm actually good, I think. I am gonna go steal that deposit that I can see over there. Pretty sure that's gold. And if that's not gold, I don't want to know what it is. Geez, gold never accumulates in masses that large. No! Alright, let's go investigate the biotic commune. Do I go into the bunker or into the building? I'm gonna say the building. Oh, that sounds really good.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. You need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
I don't know if I went into the right building.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
Okay, so this is probably what I'd had to fight through if things had gone sour. So maybe I can just steal their stuff. They don't seem hostile, so I won't shoot them. Put my gun away, if I can. How do you put your gun away again? Stop. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, after I cycle through every weapon, I finally figured it out. Good. Man, those people were just ready to leave the room. Alright, we gotta go find Father Kyle, now that we've taken their stuff. I don't see anything in this room that would actually let anybody survive. There's no beds, there's no food, just crates of nothingness. Alright, so we gotta go to the compound at the end of the... whatever he said. This. Building at the end of the compound, that's what he said. Biotic cultists. Nice. It's nice that they're not hostile. You can see they're all carrying guns, so we would be fighting them. So far, this is going quite smooth. Okay, Father Kyle's in the other room. So let's steal anything we can get. There's some beds. Jeez, I would not want to sleep in a room where there's just beds just haphazardly thrown everywhere. I have a hard enough time sleeping in my room when my bed is slightly askew.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just...
That was odd. Dialogue got all kind of wonky there.
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Alright, time to play the Paragon card on this poor guy.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No. This was my fault. My children are innocent. Pure. Please. I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Alright, Lloyd, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully we'll see you again.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait. If my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Typically, this game doesn't pull the whole effect like The Witcher, where basically every decision you make is bad. For the most part, people will tell you the truth and not play you a fool. That really can't be said for the next game. It becomes a lot harder to make the right decisions. Although I will say the next game is a lot more, like I said last time, it's not quite fluid. It's just more realistic. Even that's not the right word. Coherent. Cohesive? Congruent. It all works together, is what I'm trying to go for. Who left the parking brakes on the Mako? Okay, so that is taking care of that, which is awesome. That went really smooth. I guess we can get out of the biotic commune. I'm gonna just move somewhere where I can evac. There we go. I think a combination of those 3 words is the right answer. Coherent. Okay. Oh geez. We probably should go back to the Citadel because we have a ton of things to turn in. Major Kyle, an Alliance officer who served during the siege of Torfin, has amassed small but fat... Oh yeah, okay, so we did that. Return to the Normandy. Admiral Hackett needs to be informed so he can arrange a team. I don't know how I inform Admiral Hackett. Probably just go to the map. There we go.
Through. Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Man, we've come a long way from walking into a spaceship and getting a guy shot in the head to negotiating with entire communes of fanatics. I gotta go talk to Ashley, but I don't know where she is. Because we don't have her, her campaign mission. Where is Ashley? Caden's there. Chakwas and Liara.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk about?
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Someone really needs to walk up to someone they know, say we really need to talk, and then say what would you like to talk about, and just go goodbye and walk away and see how they react. Seems like a very crappy thing to do to someone. Ashley! Where are you? Joker? She didn't die unexpectedly somewhere, did she? There's no way she died. Where does this go? And who are you? I don't know who you are. I'll go rummage around on the lower decks. Maybe she's down there somewhere. Okay, so there's Garrus. And the Alliance Act requisition. There she is. How did I miss her all these times? She just kind of blends in with the furniture.
Commander? What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is against regulations, ma'am. Don't ask, don't tell. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen Hellwire away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known. Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
She needs to get herself a Tedior. Not only can it grow legs, but I'm sure it can maintain itself. Alrighty, so there's some strange activity in the Hydra system and the Argus Rho cluster. That's our last investigation. Okay, so we are in Hydra. We have Saiba. Saiba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. And we got helium-3. Canrum. Canrum is a small rocky world with trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Canrum was the site of the warlord Shiagar's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shiagar was a female warlord and one of the few remaining fertile females. At that, she had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shiagar's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participants of the Turian crew. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in open combat or through assassination. To this day, many of the Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Shiagar. And we have a Turian insignia. Metgos.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Warning, level 2 heat hazard. Metgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. Its mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. And that sounds like a perfect place to land. I don't know what crew I'm going to need for this one. Let's take Liara and Tali. Okay, so there's us. Transponder signal. Anomaly. Okay, let's head to this transponder, because that was a time-sensitive emergency. Oh, cool. The ground is actually, like, all cracked and, like, lava-y. I'm gonna do whatever surveying I can while I'm here, because volcanic planets would have unique mineral composites. Whee! Awesome. I see thorium. That's pretty rare. Gotta hurry up though, because I'll start burning. Awesome. Thorium. Okay, let's get to the signal.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors, though.
Careful, Shepard. Geth! It's a trap!
Of course it is. blue things. It was entirely a trap. Decoy transmitter. Huh. Did it just blow up? It did. Okay, so almost at the objective here. I'm just gonna grab this debris and get out of here because this planet is like basically killing me. See, I thought it was like on top of the debris, but it's down here. This is gonna be another trap, isn't it? Okay, so there's an anomaly up here, actually. Let's go look at the anomaly. I got 5 minutes. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea and find something fun to watch. I started watching that new Masters of the Universe. Produced by Kevin Smith. So I never, as a kid, I never really watched He-Man. It would have been a little bit before my time. So it's really strange watching it now because I don't fully understand it. But I mean, I've always loved Skeletor. I've always thought he's a cool character. And Mark Hamill voicing Skeletor is just awesome. But I never realized how much of a hodgepodge He-Man really is. It's like science fiction and fantasy, and there's like magic and all kinds of weird stuff all just garbled together. It's just crazy. Well, it wasn't intended to be a reboot. It's a love letter to He-Man. But, like, you can't just go and make a brand new He-Man show without creating something original. So, yeah, they did something original, and everyone's all upset about it. But I have a diehard friend who is actually, like, he really likes He-Man. He says they did a great job. So, I'll give it a shot. Turian Corpse. And we got a Turian insignia. Alright, well that's this planet, Metkos. So we can pull out. And I think that literally clears out all the side missions. Yeah, so that clears out all the side missions. So I think what the next smart thing to do would be to navigate to the Citadel, and next time we'll pick up there. We got some angry guy waiting to greet us again and criticize us about our actions. Cool. So, this is a good place to rest. A nice sort of neutral point. I'm gonna do a quick save on save spot 2. There we go. And yeah, it was a really good stream. We got through a lot. No fatalities, no losses. So yeah, we're doing pretty solid on our way towards the finale of Mass Effect 1. So, cool. Thanks again to Poison Dragon for dropping in and being there throughout the stream. And shout out to Lloyd for the follow and the new participant in the stream. So you're both very welcome to be here anytime you would like. And I don't know when I'll be streaming again. Probably not tomorrow night. I do need to do laundry and have a life at some point. So it will probably be Thursday evening is my guess. But we'll see. Maybe I can squeeze one in on Tuesday. Now I'm yawning. Alright, well, as always, till next time, guys, stay healthy, stay safe, and till next time, Discount Magician, signing off.